All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. We got a powerful one to, today, how the greatest prophet of the Bible was trained in ancient Egypt. We want to talk about that. That's very powerful, showing the greatness of Egypt in all areas of culture, all global culture identify with the greatness of Egypt, which is our ancestors. You feel me? Which we should honor with, with all veneration and homage. We should do that. But before we get started, family, I want to make sure y'all get over there to Patreon, to popping this page on the planet by far. General SETI, over 500 exclusive live streams. We got some fire on there right now. I want you to get over there. We're talking about here we go. Why the elite of America worship ancient Egypt through Freemasonry. Also, we're talking about the confusion of origins, people's origins around the world, why people are so confused about where they come from. You got the Europeans say he from Africa. Got, black people say they original to North America. We got a deal that's also on Patreon. Get over there today. Also, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General SETI products, fire. Make sure you check out the memberships for General SETI, Sarasun SETI YouTube page. We got a lot of fire videos that you can access through our memberships, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because you will get banned. Now, we got to talk about this, and we must stay on this. We cannot leave from this. We cannot leave from this because we putting the nails in the coffin. You see, we putting the nails in the coffin because we see that peoples are faking out there. They want to get us to delineate against our African research. That's what they want us to do. So you can become biblically compliant. You got to become biblically compliant. And so these motherfuckers might be down with the Jesuits. We don't know who the hell what's going on. They trying to get you niggas back on the Christian plantation. That's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They trying to get niggas back on the Christian plantation. That's what it looked like, family. Let's talk about it. The greatest prophet of the Old Testament is Moses. You see, is Moses, and we have without any doubt shown that Moses was educated in Egypt. That's right, in Egypt, and that's very profound because they didn't have no writing. That's very profound when we say that, because they literature they become literate with Moses. Okay, they become literate with Moses. You see, there's no literacy in amongst the Hebrews before Moses. Do you understand that? You feel me? Adam and Eve ain't never wrote no book. Moses ain't wrote one neither, but hypothetically, we'll just, for the sake of, we'll just use it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, for the sake of, we'll say, just on the strength of. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me get it up here. I got to get it. Okay, let me get it up here. Why every time I put they ain't even trying. Let me try and get the chapter and verse up there. See if they trying to flee from me. Oh, here you go. Here we go. Yeah, they put it in there this time. Yeah, they were trying to flee. So this is why we're doing this. You understand what I'm saying? You want biblically compliant Egypt is what you niggas want. Cause you niggas is Christians. That's what it is. That's what it is. We got to get on you niggas. You're not getting on that. We are trying to wake our peoples up to, spiritual freedom and liberation. We're not trying to have you niggas lock our people down with this biblical nonsense that y'all been fleecing the black community with since we goddamn been over here. You understand what I'm saying? Fleecing us, goddamn it, stealing and shit, talking about some God and shit. Motherfucker ain't never said nothing to you one time in your existence. Nobody before you. All you've been perpetrating the fraud. You've been putting all your energy into a God that ain't never done nothing for you. You've been, these religions didn't exist side by side with your impoverishment, your poverty, your enslavement. God ain't never been good enough to you to free you from your slave master. Yeah, you pray, you been beg, and you spend all your money in the plate. They pass the plate 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, and you dropping all your rent money, your whatever you got in there, your food money in there. You understand? Well, yeah, you don't get nothing on your return. You don't get a goddamn thing on your return. And so this is a trick bag. And so if motherfuckers ain't trying to get you up out of that, something wrong. If they ain't trying to tell the truth on that, something wrong. You see goddamn church on the corner, the whole goddamn community look like a fucking over there in Ukraine. Look like the Russians been bombing goddamn cities all over the United States and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Church there shining. Understand the motherfucking reverend and deacons right outside. Come on in. You see? Come on in. Goddamn neighborhood been bombed and shit. Fleecing the goddamn community. Niggas don't say nothing about that, then something wrong. You feel me? And it is something wrong. So, but what we're trying to do, why do we put the greatness of our people? Because within the greatness, you will see the necessary elements of your liberation. When you can show the people what they were doing when they were on top, then they got a blueprint. But if you always tell a motherfucker he's a slave and always tie him to the master, never go outside of the boundaries of enslavement. You understand? When you deal with America, you dealing with slavery. Yeah, it's been some shit, but you're enslaved, nigga. You're enslaved, nigga. You trying to get where you could be, but you ain't never got there because you got the the supremacy of this man on top of you, where he's not going to allow you to be equal with him unless you overthrow him or go outside of his parameters into your own parameters and deal with you as a primordial being that existed before this man had brought civilization to the planet. You have a blueprint of your own. You don't need his blueprint no more. Some niggas want to keep you on the plantation today. They want to keep you within the parameters of this supremacy, this white supremacy. That's what they want to do. We got to expose these niggas today. You see what I'm saying? And what they're trying to do, they're trying to tie the research, because these is Christian. They with back in belly. You see what I'm saying? Yep. They rubbing their elbows with back in belly and some other, supremacists and shit of that nature. And they want to be in compliant with that. They don't want to be out of compliant. They don't want niggas running around talking like General Seti, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, or Dr. Yosef Bin. They can't have that. Even though they fake like they can't have that. Your constituents gonna say, man, ain't that Dr. Yosef Bin Yachanan? He didn't like Jews. Are you that kind of person? Oh no, I didn't know he said that. Well, let me get him up off of there real quick. Faking them fraudulating. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, no, I didn't know that he did. Oh no, I didn't know he said nothing like that. I don't believe in nothing like that. Let me get him on down. Anything that's out of compliance with that, you see, they're gonna be against it. You understand? Even if it's pillaging our people. Let's talk about it, because you want to run into the Bible and people say, why do we go to Egypt? Why? Is your lineage there? Yes, it is. It is there. We went over that. We'll go over it again. For those that didn't learn on the last video, all the West African tribes that came from East Africa. And many of them right now is in your DNA, and you can look it up right now, which can take you right back to the Nile Valley. Did you know that? Well, you better learn. God damn it, you better learn. So If you go to Acts 7, and I'll take you straight there. It says Acts 7, go in that good Bible of yours. You see the Holy Bible, not H-O, with holy, with holes in it. You see what I'm saying? Holy Bible. And go to Acts 7, the book of Acts, chapter 7, and we'll read together. Would you like to start for me? And it says, and Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians and was mighty in words and in deeds. You see? See, nobody telling you about that. He ain't met no God yet. This is just so if he was mighty in words and in deeds. Hold on, fam. And was mighty in words and in deeds. And when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. Now, if this education in the wisdom of the Egyptians made Moses mighty in words and in deeds, what would it do for us? What would it do for us? You see, you walk around, you read, and you understand, Moses was he was in elementary school. He graduated from elementary school. Yeah, you understand, he wasn't, it was high priest in there, man, make Moses look like he was in kindergarten. So here it is, Moses learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians to his degree and was mighty in words and in deeds. Well, what would it do for us? If it made Moses the most prolific, most venerated prophet in all the Bible, if it made him mighty in word and in deed, what would it do for us? What would it do for us? So we need to look into that. An African education, born in Egypt. He was an African. You see, but y'all talking this crazy shit. He was born in Africa. People say, God damn it, if you born on the land, that's what you is. Not only was he born in Africa, his people had been in Africa damn near 300 and some odd years before he was born. So he was a damn Egyptian. He wasn't nothing else. The Israelites had been in Egypt damn near 300 years before Moses was even born. So that would make Moses an Egyptian. He was an Egyptian. But you walk around and you go into Genesis, you go into Exodus, you go in Leviticus, Deuteronomy and Numbers, and you read every Sunday, faking and flogging. See, y'all niggas wearing too many hats that contradict each other. You're not gonna motherfucking tell us to give up our African history while y'all niggas go in there and perpetrate the fraud. Y'all claim one, y'all got so many hats y'all wear. Some of y'all niggas say, I'm FBA. Yeah, you FBA, but you go in the church and you read out of the Bible. Some of you niggas is Freemasons. You go in the lodge, you faking and flogging. That's biblically compliant to a certain extent, biblically compliant of Solomon and Hiram and all of that. And then you go into the Greek freak of fraternity, sorority, and the Greek idolized the ancient Egyptians. Majority of them went into Egypt to get their education. Pythagoras, Thales, Plato, Socrates, all them motherfuckers. Wait a minute, which one didn't go in? I think Aristotle, they kindly tried to hide his inch because he was in there raping and robbing. You see, just like all the rest of them. You see what I'm saying? But all the Greeks came in, but you go get your Greek letter, even though all of them went into Egypt to get their education. See, you cannot flee from Africa. There's no way, because you're going to have to give up all that shit. I'm not going to let you niggas fake and flies where you go into the Freemason lodge, go into the Greek and free fraternity, sorority, go over there in the in the church, and then go in here and read all this shit. And every last one of them is an extension of a stolen branch of ancient Egyptian knowledge. We're not going to let you do it. You faking and flogging. You see, and if you're going to delineate from one, delineate from all. You're not going to tell me you delineating from Africa and then the Bible is really Africa. You ain't going to tell me no shit like that. Why your God from over there then, nigga? Why your God from over there? Jesus not FBA, Moses not FBA, but you majority of black Christians, Americans are Christians. They sitting up in there, so you're gonna have a problem. So it's easier for you if you biblically compliant, you're gonna get more numbers. Truth is gonna see that truth hurt. So a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be ready to deal with that. Some will be, but not the majority. So you want to be biblically compliant is what y'all niggas want to do. You see what I'm saying? And so we had to expose it. So Moses was learning all, and it says that he was mighty in word and in deed. And when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. Okay? Came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. And so he was a full 40 years old. So he had spent 40 years as an Egyptian. He's still an Egyptian. He's born in Egypt, but somehow now it's just like y'all niggas. You done stayed in, you know, and then reap off the vine, all these conscious communities, niggas. They reap off the vine for 40 years, then all of a sudden they become something different all of a sudden. Nigga, you done already been raised, nigga. You understand? Now, oh, I'm an Israel. You know, I'm Israel. Been sipping on the vine for 40 years. You understand all the knowledge. You can't deal with it because it takes discipline. It takes, you know, you sacrifice to do this. You know, you're not ready to sacrifice Billy and Becky. You're not ready to sacrifice the good pale Christ. You understand what I'm saying? No, you ain't ready to give up the pale Christ. You ain't ready to give up the pale Christ. And so this is easier for y'all to attack and attach again. And I have to be clear about this. A flip-flop nigga, you see what I'm saying, that you know ain't connected. He's connected to you. Both of y'all are brothers and sisters in Christ. Y'all know that. You see, so when we pull back the veil, that nigga is more closer to you because we don't respect no nigga that worship a white God. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all two is in the same boat. Whether, you know, yeah, y'all try to play it, but see, that's the good cop, white cop, bad cop shit. Good, bad cop, good cop shit. You see, y'all need each other. Y'all working this shit together. But we need to discard both of you niggas. That's what we gonna do. It ain't that they with us. No, they with you. Y'all on the same frequency. That's why y'all deal with each other so frequently every day, making videos back and forth. You can get motherfuckers to call. Y'all on the same frequency. They don't want to come in. When motherfuckers come over here to me, they disgruntled. Both of them, they both disgruntled. They don't come over here with that bullshit. Neither one of them motherfuckers. When they come over there, they talking shit. The flip-flop African nigga, the FBA niggas, all of them talk shit about us because they know that we not complying with none of that biblical shit that y'all talking about. So the majority of them niggas over there, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Then you got the white Christ syndrome of them niggas over. And then you got you niggas over here that really hide and be, you want to pretend, oh, this is a lineage, okay. We're not an organ, because you want to hide all the other shit that you're doing. So you can attack Egypt and attack Africa under the basis that, oh, this is about lineage. But the reality is it's about the information. It ain't about no goddamn lineage. It's about the goddamn information. Y'all niggas are attacking the information. And so that motherfucker over there, the flip-flop nigga, and y'all done, and we are most unalike from either one of y'all. Both of y'all got white Christ syndrome, nigga. You understand? Becky and Billy syndrome. Both of you niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Both of you. So y'all more alike than what y'all really trying to say. I know it hurt out there. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. Wait, let me go on my. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. Wait, who is that? Yeah. Who that? What fight Babylon? What you talking about, man? What you in there talking about? Come on in here, fight Babylon. What you talking about? I didn't caught you. Yeah, what he do? What you coming here? What you talking about? Fight Babylon. And there you go. Now look at that. Look at you talking about fight Babylon. What is you, man? Explain to me what you is before it's almost that time for me to end this one. Yeah, he ain't, yeah. Oh, well, wait a minute. We got to put a nigga up off of here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we going to have to get you on there, but we ain't going to be contending with. Who said white man was God? Who said that? Who said the white man is God? Who said that? Let me escort that nigga up out of here. Which one? Who said that? Put that motherfucking name in there. Maybe I just want to talk to him. I don't want to put him out yet. Wait, oh, Jim at Jim? Which one is Jim? Don't put him out of here yet. Oh, Jim. Oh, that's a Neanderthal. Yeah, why y'all didn't say nothing, man? What you trying to get the coupons for the free back blades? What you ain't shave your back, Jim? You come over here talking crazy. Yeah, what he look like? Sasquatch? Or you saying God look like Bigfoot? Is what you saying? That's what you saying. That's what you saying. He must look like Bigfoot. You must be Jim. What you come over here to get a free coupon for them back blades? Yeah, you come over here. Yeah. You come over here get what you want, a free. Yeah. You got him already. God damn, Ray. God damn, you don't let me jump on the motherfucker no more, man. God damn, Ray, you got to let me get blood on my jaw, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm a fucking carnivore, man. Damn, Ray done got rid of that, man. I was about to show enough, yeah. Yeah, I was going I know you out there looking. What was his name? Jim, I know you out there, Jim. We still get back with me, man. We got free tick baths and shit. Flea baths and shit. We got free flea baths and back blade coupon. Get with me. You understand what I'm saying? Next time, man, I wasn't looking. I got to stay because I need to beat up a couple motherfuckers every day. But anyway, family, we want to show that this is what's happening, that these people want biblically compliant Egypt. They all a part of these organizations, but they want to attack the Pan-African history. You say you already got him, so I didn't dug him up. I dug him up any goddamn way. Ray didn't put that motherfucker up out of there. That's all right. I should have been on his ass from the jump. Then I could have got a hold of it. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna stay on my comments. But anyway, family, we'll be right back. We got some more fire. We're gonna turn up all goddamn night for Friday so we could teach our people and stay in tune with the ancestors. I'll be right back. Make sure you get over there to Patreon. We got this fire one going down tonight. I don't want you to damn miss it because the visuals is off the goddamn chain right there. Why the elite of America worship ancient Egypt through Freemasonry on Patreon. Click that link at the top of the chat and be in the house later. We doing prime time. This is gonna be a prime time presentation. I'll be right back, family. Black Power.